MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Marauders and the Thunder. The Thunder look for their 7th straight victory next. J.J. Zemecki, a Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
At the plate, Flash Miller. And we are set for baseball here this evening. From the stretch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
In now, Josh Carroll, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The average coming in at 266. 18 homers to go along with 52 RBIs. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Josh Carroll becomes the first out of the inning. And that's in there for a strike.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Miller, the runner at second with 1 away. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
Alexander Goodwin is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
And this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
And he fouls this one off. Men on third with 2 down. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Kazuo Yokoyama, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, man, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Cannon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Swing and a miss. Looked like the fork ball. 0-1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
First delivery to him on the way. Saul Worthing is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Left fielder giving chase, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Well, I'm not sure they're going to work in the triple or call it a three-base error, but the result is the same. He's 90 feet away from scoring, and it looks like they are going to give him an error, and I think that's definitely the right call there.
Here comes the first pitch to third, reined in. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game. At the plate, Mike Hayes. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard on the ground toward short, right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So one run here, scored without the benefit of a hit, one error in the inning, and no one left on base. One inning in. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Troy Brennan. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate and darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Dexter McCain comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Cannon comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting seven, the catcher, Frankie Shortsleeve.
Into the box, Frankie Shortsleeve, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And another foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Pitch popped up. Lopez is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Adrian Esparza. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball one.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. So now to the plate, Michael Lopez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. 1-2 now. A runner at second, nobody out. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
Stepping in now, Corey Esparza. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Now to the plate, Tiny Ryan. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. 1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-ball hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
At the plate, J.J. Zemecki. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. On 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Into the box now, Junior Richard, who comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here it comes.
We got full count.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at-bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Standing in now, Kazuo Yokoyama, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Into the box now, Flash Miller, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now, Josh Carroll, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Pitch outside, the throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
Here's the 1-1 pitch, and now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Plate, Brian Cannon. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch is a forkball, too low for ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one.
And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
A 3-0.
Yeah. 3 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Leadoff single to start the 3rd right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
So now to the plate, Saul Woodman, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. One and two now as that one's fouled off. from the stretch. This one's flared out toward left. And that's in there. Base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Into the box, Scott Franchise. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Franchise is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Hayes. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Two outs here with a runner at third.
Nope,
And he misses low with it. 2-0.
2-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The 2-0. Fouled away. Now the 2-1. Turned on down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Stepping in now, Adrian Esparza, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. Tennessee is out in front 3-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Chase Mitchell.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Worthing is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, number 43.
So stepping in, Alexander Goodwin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
At the ball.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Count 1-0.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Into the box now, Troy Brennan. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Runner at first here, one man out. On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So coming to the plate, Michael Lopez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
The first baseman, number 7, Corey Esparza.
Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. At the plate, Corey Esparza. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. As a look, now the pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
Nobody out, runner on first.
Runner, yes,
He's running. Grounded to first. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Now at the plate, Tiny Ryan. He reached on a single in his first try. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Runners are at first and third with none out. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. A 1 pitch on its way. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
And he's back in standing. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. A tag for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Striding into the box, J.J. Zemecki comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Thunder are out on top 4-0. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Dexter McCain.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's in.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Here it comes. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
2-2.
Just hung in there on that one. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Digging in, Frankie Shortsleeve. Here comes the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
1 out, nobody on. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a sinker that misses for a ball. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Stepping in, Junior Richard. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
Runners on first with 1 down. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Ryan takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The batter, the pitcher, Kazuo Yokoyama.
Trevor Lyon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Trevor Lyon.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 rolled slowly down the third baseline. 2 out with the man at first. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Line towards center field. Worthing is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Garrett Conway will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching, Garrett Conway.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Brian Cannon.
Brian Cannon.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, back in the day, you would hope their leadoff man could work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
At the plate now, Saul Worthing, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
No one out with a runner at second. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Hey. 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Bounce to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The right fielder, number 16, Scott Franchise.
So digging in now, Scott Franchise. First offering on its way. One out and a runner on third. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Striding in once again, Mike Hayes. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Thunder lead this one 5-0. Ready for another shot now. Flash Miller. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Worthing is right there, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 24, Josh Carroll.
Now at the plate, Josh Carroll. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
The 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Chase Mitchell.
Ready once again, Chase Mitchell. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's set, and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Standing in now, Alexander Goodwin, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the stretch. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Ready for another chance? Troy Drennan. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw home. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Into the box now, Dexter McCain, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. No hits to this point. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Goodwin ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And the runner is in from second. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
In now, Frankie Shortsleeve, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defenders standing flat-footed for much longer.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now in this game.
Junior Richard.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. James Ray trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 3 runs already home here. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Career homer number 149. And this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
I'm sure at the plate right there, he's thinking stay up the middle, hard line drives to either gap. He did it one better, giving his team the lead right there with a huge 3-run bomb.
Jake Fish will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 21 driven in.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's rep.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate, 3 of them on this 3-run home run. Gabriel Herrera enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Coming to the plate now, Adrian Esparza. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. First delivery to him on the way. Right back at the mound. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
Hal Hale come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Hal Hale.
And it's fouled away. 261 the average coming into action here. 24 home runs and 66 driven in. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Slapped hard the opposite way. Richard is there, 1 away. In now, Corey Esparza.
Corey Esparza.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes set and the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. Carroll is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Tiny Ryan.
So striding forward now, Tiny Ryan. First pitch coming, here it is. 2 out with a man at first. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Hal Hale will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at shortstop. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Flash Miller. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop commit, and bury that inside. It leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that ball.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Flash Miller is down for the first out in the 7th inning. Josh Carroll is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Stepping up to the plate, Chase Mitchell. He singled his last time up. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 high in the air out to center field. Worthing is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Blake Hamby will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 23 driven in. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 22, Brian Cannon.
Settling in now, Brian Cannon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now here it comes. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
To the plate now, Saul Worthing tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the second out. Striding in, Scott Franchise. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Into the box, Mike Hayes. Guess he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. This pitch is popped up. Drennan waits on it. And that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. We'll Ryan Greenberg has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Ryan Greenberg.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Alexander Goodwin.
Number 43.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Digging in once again, Troy Drennan. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Out of play off to the right. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Standing in, Dexter McCain. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a liner. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Eloy Aguilera is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Adrian Esparza will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And now pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Edwin Miles will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 45, Edwin Miles.
At the plate now, Hal Hale as he lifts it in the air to right field. Richard is there to put it away for out number 1.
The first baseman for 7.
Stepping into the box, Corey Esparza. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. From the stretch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Liner towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Edwin Miles is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Number 45, Edwin.
Digging in, Frankie Shortsleeve. Couple of walks for him thus far. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Brett Sanders takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Juanito Ortiz will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there, that 2-seamer.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Calvin Sedenquist comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Bottom of the inning now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Brett Sanders. He's set, here it comes. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-1 delivery. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Shortsleeve is after it. A throw down to first, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Brian Cannon, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in its last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, talk about having a day here. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks. throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
And that's by him into right field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only one away.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Standing in now, Scott Franchise, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. High and deep to right center. Center fielder going back to the track. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! So a three-run shot to right center field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there is no doubt he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
Nine to 6, the final tally in this one. Tennessee came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Brett Sanders wins in relief for the 8th time this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
6 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on.